There are 2 laws beneath the sea that cannot be broken. Never spare a human. Never silence the ocean's judgment. Princess Naida of Del Mar broke both. The kingdom of Del Mar was older than most thought the sea itself. Hidden within luminous trenches and coral palaces, it was ruled with silence and steel by Queen Nalara, a siren queen whose voice could paralyze even the tide. The royal line bore power through bloodsong, the ability to command creatures, current, and chaos through ancient melodies passed down through generations. Naida, the youngest daughter, was born different. Not for lack of power, her voice had shattered obsidian reefs during her first trial, but because she felt. She questioned the hunts, mourned the sailors dragged beneath, and disobeyed the rituals that turned drowning into pageantry. During the drowning rite of Equinox, a storm-wrecked vessel drifted too close to Del Mar's reach. While her sisters sang the crew to watery graves, Naida found one survivor washed into a cave, a human prince, battered, half-dead, and yet, alive in his eyes. Prince Corwin of Ferrith, heir to a maritime empire, should have died that night. But instead of a song of ending, he heard a lullaby, a sorrowful tune from a silver-haired girl with sapphire eyes and shimmering violet fins. She stayed with him for days, mending his wounds, asking questions, learning of the surface. She let him return. He never told anyone. Naida did. When the court questioned her absence during the rite, she confessed to sparing him. Her sisters recoiled in disgust. Her mother grew cold with fury. And without a song to plead her case, the royal right was stripped from her. Naida was exiled. Her tail was marked with a black coral scar. Her voice was sealed with a rune. And she was cast into the wrecking deeps, where exiles, cursed merfolk, and the forgotten remnants of drowned gods drifted like debris. Years passed. Above the waves, Corwin rose to power in Ferrith. Beneath, Del Mar tightened its grip on the sea routes. The merfolk raids grew bolder. Whispers of war churned like the tide. And still, he remembered her. Haunted by ocean dreams and her unfinished song, Corwin made a forbidden journey to the wrecking deeps. There, surrounded by ship skeletons and strange sea beasts, he found her, older, hardened, eyes dulled but still bright beneath the ache. She almost didn't believe it was him. He almost didn't recognize her, her once glowing tail dulled to deep violet, her voice locked behind enchanted silence. But he gave her something no one else had, choice. Together, they plot a return. Del Mar's queen was preparing for a conquest. She had unearthed an ancient leviathan, a forgotten beast of the trench, and planned to unleash it against the human coastal kingdoms. But to control it, she needed the blood song of the deep, a melody only her royal bloodline could wield. Only Naida remained who could counter it. Naida knew that to stop the war, she had to return to Del Mar, as a traitor, as a ghost. She must rally the banished, stir rebellion from the shadows, and face her mother in a duel of voices. But to do so, she must unlock her sealed song, a power buried deep in her soul unguarded by the drowned spirits of the trench. With Corwin at her side, disguised in enchanted diving armor, sworn to protect her though the sea burned, they journey into old temples, broken vaults, and memory-song graves. Each step draws them closer not only to war, but to something neither truly believed possible, love. The final confrontation. On the eve of the tidal war, Naida returns to the coral throne, not as a princess, but as a fury made flesh. The runes break. Her voice returns. And the sea answers. In a harrowing duel of song and spirit, Naida faces Queen Nalara in the arena of echoes, surrounded by merfolk loyal to the old ways. But she does not sing alone. The trench spirits she once comforted rise to her call. The Leviathan turns not to the queen, but to her daughter. Naida wins not by drowning, but by forgiving. By showing the ocean another way.